Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So today we're kind of going to do an interesting video for you guys, and just before you actually look at it, no, this isn't a clickbait title. Here are going to be the pages of items that we are identifying. Note that pretty much everything here is going to be item level 80 plus, 75 plus, definitely 75 plus. So we're going to have some nice rolls inside here. So we've got pretty much a page split between chain belts, half a page of heavy belts, half a page of leather belts, half a page of cloth belts, half a page of studded belts. Most likely I'll vol the good ones. I might wait for another video to do that. Half a page of rustic sashes, a lot of fucking rings here, some more rings, and some more rings, and some magic find stuff. So today what the purpose of this video is going to be is basically if you want to learn how to not necessarily price check, because you know everyone's going to give you different advice on things, but necessarily like finding out what people want to use. You know, a lot of the time people ask me, you know, how do you know what to pick up, or how do you know to identify if something is worth value? And all I can really tell people is if it's got life and resist, it'll probably sell. But I want to be a little bit more specific, so that's the purpose of this video. And it's going to be fun, you know, and Twitch chat gets to interact too. So if you're live, then you get an extra bonus because you'll see yourself on the chat right here, this way. And then, you know, stream can price check along with me maybe on some good items, but price checking is really stupid because, you know, the price is going to vary from 1 chaos to 100 chaos depending on the league, the item, the time of the league, you know, if Mathel's making a build with it, if I'm making a build that's not shit, you know, kind of stuff like that. So, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, so let the Wisdom ID Scroll fiesta begin. Also, there's an Asian man or Chinese man partying next door, so don't mind him. He's, you know, he's kind of having fun. Just let him do his stuff. All right. The Mathel shout out. Well, it's because it's what everyone talks about on Reddit. How to know if Mathel makes a build, and then you post a line graph of a dude getting a boner, and you just see it going up. All right, here we go. Let's start off with the chain belts. So on a chain belt, ideally, this is for like energy shield characters. We're going to be looking for an additional energy shield roll, maybe reduced flash charges, consumed, flash duration, and then resists, obviously. Sometimes you'll get lucky and get like a 99 life with a bunch of resists, and then in that case you would want to vol the implicit off. First one, shit. Second one, shit. Third one. That's actually, if that had a higher ES roll, to be honest, and a higher, you know, if it was just higher on everything, then it probably wouldn't be that bad, but I think it's shit. Shit. Life, nope, shit. 30% wed, that's another one you can look for, except, unfortunately, this belt is shit. That's poo-poo. 59 life, 2 resists, no thank you. Here we go. This is okay. 37 strength, 45 ES, 45 cold. The problem is the flask life recovery rate is not really very good, but it's an okay belt. 89 life, see, this is another awkward belt. This belt is okay because it gives, unfortunately, a really low roll, but it has cold res, lightning res, armor. So it's something. It's pretty shit though. Okay, here's a good belt. This is a good belt. So here's a reason why this good belt. Why this good belt? Because good belt is this can also roll tri-resist, which we're going to show you right here, right? Or am I stupid? Okay, so this belt has 34% increased elemental damage with weapons. So anything that scales, you know, with weapon elemental damage, you know, like if you're using Hatred, Herald of Ash, if you're elemental damage build, etc. Plus it gives ES, it's got a good cold res, a good lightning res, and you could even craft fire resistance. So belt good, yes, is this. This is something you would definitely want to keep. So I'll put that one here. Next, let's keep going. 66 life, that's pretty shit. If it isn't a crystal belt, it's garbage. I mean, it's debatable. I don't use a crystal belt. I also use an Ascent from Flesh anyway, but... poo-poo. What is this one? Garbage. Garbage. Life, lightning, chaos res. Garbage. Poo-poo. That's a high chaos res roll. Poo-poo. Nope. Not good. Nope. Oh, actually. Nah, it's poop. Poop. That one's okay for hybrid. Not really. Nope. Poo-poo. Nope. 77. Nah, we don't want that. Also, when you're doing things like this, I'd recommend using a website. There's a website called PoE Affix that I'd recommend you guys look up, and I'll actually pull it up here to show you guys what it does. Essentially, you can look at all your prefixes and suffixes, and it just helps you a lot, honestly, with identifying stuff and understanding what you need to craft. So first off, Tala Moana Exiles, and then you could just go, for example, so we're doing belts, right? So let's go accessories, belts, and you could just look at anything essentially right here. So I'd highly recommend you guys check that out. Nope. Let's see, 81 life. So this, unfortunately, would probably... This is something that you would essentially craft wet on and then maybe vol. So you'd have weapon elemental damage and then you could slam it and then hope for like +1 endurance charges, because it's on the wrong base, unfortunately. So that could be essentially a vold belt. Nope. Nothing too good there. Nope. Poo-poo. Nope. Alright, we're on to heavy belts. So heavy belts are going to be like more life-based. So in this, we're not really looking for ES. Instead, we are looking for... Sorry, that guy next door is just going crazy. We're looking for life rolls. Now, although the interesting thing is, you can still look for ES rolls on a heavy belt, just because a lot of people that play CI often run into strength requirements. No, that's way too low on the resists. That's an okay hybrid belt. 75 life, 32 strength with 28 strength with ES and cold res. It's a very interesting belt. It might only sell for like maybe 1 chaos, maybe not even, maybe like 2-3 chaos. It depends. Sometimes when you have really niche belts, I like to save them. I'm also a hoarder, as you can see, but it does make you some money. So that's up to you. It is actually. It's really not that bad. Like 75 life, 32 strength with a 28 strength with a solid cold res roll and okay ES. It's not that bad. This one rolled 40 wed with 47 ES. This is also like okay. I don't know. This is also like okay. See, Iding strength primary crystal belt crafted with the essence of rage. Right, but you're taking things out of context here. Not everybody is going to be crafting crystal belts. In fact, most people that play PoE don't even know what a crystal belt is, so that doesn't really help. This is okay, to be honest, as well, because it gives ES with 2 resists, pretty much like 1 resist and then a wed roll. Nothing really too special. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting... That's okay, too. Anything too good. These are definitely on, like, the lower tier of items. Nope. This would be... This is 97 life. Okay, so this is a good belt. And the reason why this belt is good is, despite its lack of resistances, it has a ridiculous amount of strength, and it has wed. So it has 35 wed with 52 strength, with a 26 strength roll with 97 life. So it's actually close to like max life rolls that you could get, being the highest tier of strength. Highest tier of strength would be it's tier 1 strength already. So it is a suffix. So strength, so if it rolled 55 strength and 99 HP and we changed it, then yeah, but that's good. So we'll put this one on the good side. Poo-poo, 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 poo-poo. This is an okay belt. It can roll tri-resist. Nothing too crazy. So, this is a decent one, though, because it did complement really well. 71 life. So, life is a prefix, energy shield is a prefix, and fire and lightning resist are a suffix, which means you can craft cold resistance on this belt. which you can see right here. So that makes it a decent one. And it's for level 48 too, which is nice. How much am I selling it for? I don't really know. I have to check a lot of the prices of these items, like to actually compare them. You go with chat. Chat can make you the estimates. If this had an ES roll or a life roll, it would be decent. That's 2 ES. 50 strength. Alright, so this is what I was talking about before. On a CI character, this belt gives, what, 84 strength, still gives 46 ES, and 44 fire resist. So that, in my opinion, is a pretty decent belt. I like that one. In softcore? I don't know, man. I play hardcore. I don't know anything about softcore. This, I don't know. This one's okay, but can it tri-res? I don't know what stun effect duration is. Is it? No. So since this cannot have oh wait, could it? Did I roll over it? Wait a second. No. Since this can't have another suffix, it's not worth it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on to leather belts now. So we're still gonna look for our life-based rolls. Hey, no problem, Impetus Man. I'm glad you like it, bro. That's unfortunate. That could have been pretty decent. That's poo-poo, 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 poo-poo. Come on, leather belts. Don't fail me now, leather belts. Alright, this one is okay. It gives a decent life roll with some ES and some resists. Nothing crazy, but it's decent. That's okay. This one's pretty decent as well. 52 strength with cold and lightning res. You said I passed by a 96 life belt. What? I'm getting trolled by stream here now. This is shit. You wanna know how bad this is? That's how bad it is. I'm sorry, man. My dreams have just been crushed. This is good because it gives 45 cold, 37 lightning, 52 strength, and has a prefix open for a life craft, which you could craft right here. So that's pretty decent. Alright. 96 life, 1 resist. It's questionable. It's okay. I don't remember. Is life regen a prefix or a suffix? Life regeneration is a suffix, and stun effect duration is a suffix, which means that this belt cannot roll any more suffixes, right? Yeah, so this is a terrible belt. It's not very good. Feels get wrecked, man. Poo-poo, poo-poo. That's okay. It could craft another resist, but it's low life. Could be higher life. It's alright. It's nothing crazy. Okay, this belt had so much more potential, but it's not bad because it's 80 life with 41 wed and 45 fire. So it's got a tier 1 wed roll. I think it's tier 1. Maybe not. Tier 1 wed roll with a decent life roll with a tier 1 resist. So that's okay. That's not... Well, I mean, I'd say it's... it's in the middle. It's like right here. Okay. This one, unfortunately, is still good. But it got bricked because it didn't get a life roll. Trade macro? I mean, you can use a trade macro if you want. It takes a second to pull this up too. I mean, you press a button, I press Alt and Tab. So that's okay. That's pretty good. That's a T2 res, really? That's not a T1 res? You're right, it is. Item 84. 84 would be it. 66 life. That's okay. Nope. Nope. This one is alright. Unfortunately, I'd put this one like in the middle again. No, I'd put this on like the bad side because, well, I think this one's better than that. It just doesn't have too high of resist, doesn't have damage going for it. Nope. 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 Alright, now time to move on to the belts that would guarantee get Vault. The reason why I'd say you Vol these is because they have poo-poo bases, so the base doesn't really do anything for much. So let's go ahead and do that. 77 life, 2 resist. That's realistically okay. That technically could get Vault. $97 life. Okay, so 34 Wed, 87 life, 40 fire. Can still craft another suffix and then could be Vault. So that's a decent one. A trap character. Play something like play Vortex Trap. No. What else do we have here? This could be like a, I don't know what the hell this is. That didn't roll resistance, so it makes me sad. That didn't roll life roll, so it makes me sad. Come on, game. What do we got? What do we got? That 97 life was good. Are we gonna do this again? Oh, actually, this one was pretty decent. The only problem with it is, like, it's good. So it's good because it gives life. It's bad because the base sucks, so you need to vol it. It doesn't give a resist, and it has no damage. So it's not bad, but I don't like these belt bases because they just have, like, nothing going for them. So they have to be, like, kind of exceptional to me. Well, sometimes it's not about the tiers. I think people kind of circle jerk about tiers too much. You could have tier 1 mods that don't really work because it doesn't essentially go with it. Like, again, this belt gives you no damage and no resistance. So you can look at it like a budget, but it's got no damage and no resist. So it's literally just pure life. But it doesn't even give as much life as like a strength belt or a leather belt, for example. You could craft onto it, but in my opinion, it's not really that good. But you're right, I did miss it. So good call. Nope. 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 $80 life, 44 ES, 26 lightning. This is okay, but nothing really too crazy. This one had a lot of potential. If everything else was essentially higher, it could be like a CI belt. Nope. This one was super close. It's just the rolls had to be higher, unfortunately. You could still add on life and it would be okay, actually, if you prefixed life for that. Nope. 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 Give me some loots. $49 life, 2 resists. I mean, that's okay. That's okay because the prefix is energy shield, so we could craft tri-res if you chose to. This is also okay. This is really decent. How many CI builds are there that use endurance charges to one endurance charge on a belt? It's not about how many CI builds there are. It's about people will see an item and they want to buy it, you know? There are tens of thousands of people that... Well, actually, I don't know how many people even play on the hardcore ladder, but in general, there are tons of people that will buy your stuff. This is how I've made several thousand chaos this league. It's a very easy method. You need to always look at it. If something looks shit to you, but there's a build that could use it, then that person's going to find it and buy it. So there's always things out there. Alright, so let's put this tier of belts inside. Yeah, there is also AoE on belt corruption too, up to 6% AoE. That's really good. I look for that on a lot of builds. I'm just going to throw these guys in. Nothing was too crazy there. Also, I'm going to add this text up because people didn't notice from the title, so... Let me just put this right here. Alright, next up is going to be our rustic. So this is our big boy deeps. These are the 24% physical bases, so ideally looking for like wed and life. Like wed and life. That's like main thing. I'm good, Andy. Like this was okay. It had potential, but it bricked at the 7 elemental damage with weapons. $65 life, 35 strength, 39 lightning. This is okay. Okay, this belt works because it gives 42% wed. Oh, give me 1 second. That's weird. Okay, so let's go on anyway. Moving on with this. Nope. So this belt, though, has 42% wed with 51 ES. And a kind of shit fire roll, a really good lightning roll, and could also suffix on a third, resist. I picked like the worst day to try to like do this. I've got like the Chinese guy next door knocking, some random strangers are calling me. This is weird. Nope. 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 50 ES, 44 cold, 30 life. This one's like questionable. I don't know. This is like questionable, but I don't like it. Nope. 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 Unfortunately, nothing too crazy here. Alright, so this belt is like complete shit. However, in my opinion, I could use this belt on depending on my build. And the reason why I say this is because it gives 48 ES, which is pretty decent. Lightning res, which, I mean, it's just so shit that we're not even going to count that it's there. But it gives 15% reduced flask charges used and 19% increased flask effect duration. So whereas a normal person would look at this and be like, what the fuck, it's shit, it's actually, in my opinion, a pretty solid belt. So this one is a keep. $77 life, 44 strength, cold res, that's okay. Oops. Confirm, not a normal person. Well, no, it actually, when you think about, I forgot, like, people, like, flasking is actually really, really meta. Okay, this belt is also pretty decent, because it gives 45 ES with fire, cold, lightning, and you can also prefix, on wed. Did I pass up a double flash belt? Was I not paying attention? This one, Flash. Oh yeah, actually it was. Reduce flash charges and increase flask effect duration. I didn't even notice it. Lol. I'm slack-a-lacking, dude. This is a good belt. Not this belt. This belt's shit. Okay, this belt is pretty decent because it rolled 83 life with 45 fire, 44 lightning. Suffix is locked by stun, block and stun recovery, but you can also prefix on wet. So this belt is also pretty decent. We'll keep that one. Focus? I can't, dude. There's just so much going on. Let's see. Wed. No, this one's poo-poo. That's poo-poo. That's poo-poo. It's a nice armor roll, but poo-poo. Poo-poo. That's okay. That's poo-poo. And that's poo-poo. Alright boys, so I'll tell you what, we're going to cut this into 2 videos because I don't want it to drag on for too long. So this is going to conclude the belt session, just to go over all the pretty decent, some OP gear that we found out of here. Let's cover them. We've got the Brimstone Thread, which just essentially has a ton of life on it. It's pretty shit. This one is another like super budget kind of shit belt. We're just going to put this one here. Mainly used for the flat ES, multiple resistances, but the wed. This belt is just decent life with okay resists. We've got a okay belt here, 87 life, 2 solid resists. This belt is okay, nothing too crazy. Life resistance, a little bit of wed. 61 life. This one is in like the shit pile. This is like okay, goes in. Well, this one can actually prefix triple res. It's still shit pile. This one is also shit pile. This one's okay, but goes in the shit pile. This one's actually pretty decent. 77 life, 44 strength. This one's kind of shit pile. 65, this is like shit pile. Okay, this one is really good. That goes there. Flask effect. Okay, this is really good. This goes there. This one goes here with flasks. And this one's pretty solid here. And the middle one, that's good. 52 life can prefix life, has cold and lightning. 41 wed, 80 life. This one's pretty decent as well. And this one's nice. And then we also have our 34 increased elemental damage with weapons, 34 ES wet and elemental resistances, and can craft tri-res. 81 life. This one I'm gonna put in like the shit pile. This is an okay belt. Actually, that's more like the shit pile belt. This is like an okay belt. This is like an okay belt. So I hope you guys like this first video. I'll be uploading the next video, which will cover the amulets right here. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one, and thanks for watching, boys.